Abby Theodros coming to you from the WBTV News Now desk with a focused approach on one of our favorite 10Ks here in the Charlotte area. I want to pull up this video to refresh your memory, showing you the Around the Crown 10K. Here is a look at the 2019 race. WBTV has been a proud sponsor in years past, and we love the course map. So it's from the streets of Uptown to the Inner Beltway. It's a unique experience. It's also one of the most sustainable races, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. I want to bring in race director Brian Mister to talk about this a little bit more. Brian, I understand that there are 4 key points that make this one of the most sustainable races in the country.
Yeah, I'll start with, it's always fun seeing your guys' the film from Sky 3. Those shots are absolutely amazing, and it's an angle that we don't typically get to see. So love seeing that. So thanks for showing that again. And yeah, focusing on sustainability once again, always been a core pillar of ours. Be it through our race shirts, working with local vendor Recover, who makes all of our shirts out of 8 recycled plastic bottles, or being a cupless race. So at our water stops, you won't see plastic or paper cups. We provide more of like a rubber, like neoprene cup that in the first year, that the film that you're seeing there was something that runners would carry with them, whereas years past, we've provided that, and then they get cleaned and sent on to the next race. So a lot of activities that we're doing, just trying to keep our industry just a little bit more sustainable and making a difference where we can.
I also thought it was interesting that this is going to be a water-only event. You oftentimes see other liquids, Gatorade, what have you, available during a race, but that's not the case this time. You guys are also partnering with Charlotte Water. So what does that look like for someone who is going to be taking part in this race come this Labor Day weekend?
Yeah. So I guess first off, we do have so one of those liquids that you typically see at races is beer to celebrate. We do have that the day beforehand at our expo at Camp North End, where each runner who is above 21 does get a beer from Noda Brewing. So that's always a fun piece to add to. But on race day, yeah, we're water only. That was an initiative we wanted to put in, thanks to, like you said, Charlotte Water, Charlotte Mecklenburg County Health Department, and then also Dole, who's another one of our sponsors headquartered here in Charlotte. Just wanting to focus on that idea of water, and just a clean, healthy banana is so much better for you than a pint of Gatorade or a pint of some kind of sports drink. So just it's a healthier step, and then also just a little bit better for our environment as well. Working with Charlotte Water, which we did in 2019, 2020, 21 was a little bit different just from the COVID standpoint, but it allows us to tap into their hydrants. They clean those and test them, and then clean and test again, and then we can just tap straight into the hydrants to allow less packaging and everything else for along the course and at the finish line.
Talk to me about why you all decided to go the sustainable route. That's not something that you see frequently when it comes to races, but that's something that you all decided to prioritize.
Yeah, transparently, I'm not sure if we understood quite how much of a focus we were going to have on it when we started. My wife and I, we do the normal stuff like recycling and teaching our kids about it, and repurposing and reusing things. And then we got going down that road first with Recover, and I think slowly discovered just maybe how crunchy we really were, and enjoyed it, and loved kind of sharing that too, on just some easy steps that everyone can do in Charlotte to make our city just a little bit better in a different way. And if each industry can focus on their ways to do it, then I think we can continue to make Charlotte just an awesome place.
Yeah, certainly important, especially in 2022. Speaking of the new year, I know that you all just launched a What's New in 2022. So what are some of those new elements that you guys can tell us about?
Yeah, so 3 things I'll kind of hit on real quick. So first one, something that we haven't had in years past that we've really wanted to focus on, just haven't had the availability to get there. So now we will have race day photos. So all about being able to post that when you cross that finish line. We'll have photographers there to give you those free race day photos. We do still suggest bringing your GoPro or iPhone with you on the highway to take those pictures, because those are always beautiful too. And then second piece, what we've hit on today, just getting greener. How else can we continue to focus on this, and partnering with Sustain Charlotte and partnering with the Low Impact Alliance that's starting to rise here in the running industry. And then the last thing is diversity and inclusion. We want our start line to look like our community does. So working with Truist, our presenting sponsor, on how do we nudge that along and attempt to make the running industry just as diverse as our city is, and letting everyone get a chance at our start line and having some fun with that, and just making, again, Charlotte as great of a place as we can through getting everyone active.
That's awesome, and I want to show that video one more time because I agree. I love this Sky 3 video showing one of the best course maps in my opinion. You guys are navigating the streets of Uptown and then the Inner Beltway, which is always a great time. I know a lot of people are going to be excited to take part in that again this year. Again, it's Labor Day.
Yep, Sunday, September 4th, Labor Day weekend. Again, right there, partnered with a pretty big weekend for Charlotte with Duke's Mayo football games. We have Red Hot Chili Peppers coming to town this year.
Ooh.
So it's going to be a big weekend for Charlotte. Once again, we always get partnered up with some fun activities over Labor Day weekend.
All right, Brian, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. I think I saw